Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright, move this down just a little bit, and we should be good to go visually, but what about audially? We're good. Alright, so hello people of the internet, it is I, Soul Rack Dragon here, back. Oh, I forgot to remute it. That's my bad. Hello people of the internet, it is I, Soul Rack Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where we're going to be doing some more interludes for about an hour before we tune into the Chaldea broadcast stream. Yes, that is tonight. They are likely going to announce the Oku event. However, mainly there just to see if they announce anything else. So, I don't believe there was any new news. There was not. There is a maintenance notice that will be going on in just a matter of a couple hours here. I do have just a couple of chains to claim real quick, as well as some logins. I didn't realize there was some issue on 318. I'll take the 10 golden apples, though. I didn't realize there was some kind of issue, though. That's just me being ignorant me. So, let's just get this party started. We have 3 hours left of half AP cost for these. So, whose shall we do? I think we should probably focus on getting some of our servants, or you know what? We got plenty of AP. Let's just go down the line. Starting with Nightmare or the Call of Love and Hate. Dantes interlude. It is against Assassin and Ruler. We will go ahead and throw some Scotty there. Go to the Prime Squadron. So we swap out Vlad for Dantes. And Waver for Scotty. Alright. Well, let's get this party rolling here. I want to get as much done in the course of an hour as I can. I can't see anything. Black, dark, lightless. There was only a sinking sensation, like I'd fallen into somewhere very, very deep. Or is there nothing there to see? I don't know. I can't even tell whether my eyes are open. Where am I? I don't know. Am I standing or sitting? I try to speak. My lips don't move. My tongue doesn't move. No sound comes from my throat. Ah, am I in a bad situation? My body does feel heavy. We're actually seeing some of our own inner monologue. Wow, that's very rare that we get some of our own internal monologue. Looks like you have fallen deep. But yes, it's probably why it was you of all people. Welcome, soul. Welcome to the deep place where all sorts of carcasses fall, sink, and remain. What's with that look? Those lost puppy eyes are a waste of time with me. Of course, time is meaningless, at least in a place like this. Are you by chance? Do you know me? No, it can't be. You know nothing. Don't you get it, Master? Soul. I have come from a place far beyond love and hatred, and so I'm somewhat different from the version of me you know. All right, they'll be here soon. You must leave this place. I'm the one who shall burn away the remnants of darkness festering here. My flames shall scorch your self and soul, and I cannot guarantee your safety. Forgive me, you do not belong in a place like this. Yeah, I don't want to go. This sounds like some cool fire. I want to see this fire. I see. Then keep up and mind the flames. So, if I remember correctly, Dantes is always... The Dantes in Chaldea is the Dantes from the Prison Tower event. There was no ended summoning, we resummoned him sort of thing. He sort of tagged along after the end of Prison Tower and has been sort of our dream guardian along the way. That's why he's had appearances in Shimosa as well as a couple of other places. He sort of guards our dreams so we don't get overwhelmed by the various dreams of the servants. It doesn't always work, though, given the fact, although it could just very well be the fact that Abby far outranks him. With Abby's interlude, the Salem Abbey reaches from beyond time and space to mess with our dreams. It's probably just because Abby is OP as hell, thinking realistically enough. Yeah, that's why I feel like in a lot of the events that take place from dreaming as well, he always has some sort of part to play. I can't really remember off the very top of my skull plate, though. Can't really remember, but it happens. Dantes is a cool character. He's got black fire after all, so you know, that means he's gotta be cool. But just the whole lore behind him. And he is sort of our first introduction to fictional characters that are servants that might not be as fictional as we once believed. Sort of tying back into the whole event that just happened with Moriarty, which apparently, I don't remember the exact material, but it has been proven that Moriarty has existed in the timeline, because there's some strip or some materials bit that shows him working along with Helen, who we also know is a real person. So that means Moriarty and Holmes were likely people that existed. A ghost? Ghost. Goodbye, ghost. You didn't even stand a ghost of a chance. That was lame. Also very lame. Attack. And more stars. Why not? Can never have enough stars. Okay, this'll do. Dante's smash. Dante's smash. What do we get? What do we get? Probably dust or lanterns, I'm guessing. Hey, I got it right with lanterns. Didn't expect the beast grease, though. There wasn't really any beasts there, but I'm not gonna complain. What are you doing here, Berserker? I'll ask you the same question. What are you doing in Master's room? It's the middle of the night. Sleep is necessary to maintain the health of a human body. I advise you return to your own room to rest, Mr. Edmund Dantes. I am a servant. You are as well. Yes. I'm speaking of Master. Our conversation will interrupt his sleep cycle, though he may be sleeping peacefully right now. Right, I forgot. These two have a... I almost forgot that these two do have a bit of a connection. Nightingale featured in his event. I want to say taking the role of Dante's love interest from the Count of Monte Cristo. I can't remember the name, but... And now that I think about it, that's twice Nightingale has played the love interest of a character in an event. Nightingale's type is apparently, tall, dark, and broody. Peacefully, is that right? Something the matter, sir? No, as long as he's sleeping, that's fine. I was worried some residual effect might remain in his consciousness. No, it's nothing. Forget about it. Mr. Dantes, may I ask a question? If you must. It's been bothering me for a while, but it seems an emergency operation will be necessary. I must take action before it is too late. Leave it to me. I shall pursue the most effective treatment for the injured area. Master is not injured. As you pointed out, I hear peaceful breathing. No, wrong, sir. I'm talking about you. Your mental state is injured. If the surgical removal of the affected area you require, leave it to me. What? Mercedes. I know of your wicked ways, but to go that far seems excessive, even to you. Just like that statement. You may not realize it, but your outburst suggests you're mistaking me for someone else. Well, Dantes apparently answered the question of who it was. Mercedes. Swift, decisive action must be taken. Yes, you have uttered troubling nonsense about the sleeping master. Wait. No, measures will be taken. Don't you dare come at me with a scalpel in one hand and a gun on the other. At least hold the scalpel in your dominant hand. No, that's not what I meant to say. Why are you watching Master sleep anyway? You must have sensed some form of abnormality. I don't know if it's instinct or if you sense something in his magical energy, but you are correct. You've read the situation right. The Master is in contact with many servants. So how did this happen to his mental state? Stop talking nonsense. Mercedes. Like I said, my name is not Mercedes. You are suffering from an affliction of the mind. It appears that you do not see me as a servant. You call me Berserker, yet see me as Mercedes. I'm not her. I'm not the woman whom you call by that name. Of course not. Your spirit origin doesn't have the memories of those 7 days. Yet, whenever I hear the name, strangely, it makes me long for something far away. Something that I no longer possess. However, as I am still not this Mercedes, there is nothing but to take appropriate measures. Thus, I shall disinfect the mental state of yours. I actually want to check something, because, so, Wikipedia, you know what, the Count of Monte Cristo. The Count of Monte Cristo. When was this book published / set? So, when is the Count of Monte Cristo set? Hey, destructive, happy things, happy things. So, it is set between 1815 and 1844. Florence Nightingale. Here. So Nightingale, 1820. Okay. So, I was gonna go somewhere with that. Yeah. I mean, Alexander Dumas, yep. So, I know in the Fate universe that, spirits that don't achieve heroic spirit status end up, when they die, getting scrubbed clean of pretty much everything and recycled in for a bit of reincarnation, unless it goes to a god, I suppose. So what I was wondering is if maybe Nightingale was the reincarnation of Mercedes, and that's why she was picked, but the time period does not match up. So there goes that theory down the drain. Darn. I thought I had stumbled upon a good theory. Oh well. Still, it might just be, you know, residual effect on her spirit origin. Who knows? Who knows, who knows, who knows? Not like there isn't enough of that with the Lord knows how many Sakura faces that we have that are actually Sakura. Although, that's only 2, I suppose. Same thing with Aresh. You know, they both have influence of Rin. Is Rin or Rin and Sakura reincarnations of them to some degree? Who knows? Maybe that's why they're synergistic. Oh, he has fled. Yep. I'm just doing some quick interludes before the broadcast stream here today. So, hey, Draconic! Welcome, welcome. Your name is the same color as Destructive, so I almost missed it, except for the difference in length there. Howdy things, Draconic. Howdy things. Unbelievable. Next time I see him, I must be sure to tend to him. But yeah, that's good. That, or, you know, again, Nightingale clearly has a type. Very clearly, as I said earlier. Nightingale's type is tall, dark, and broody. You know? First Dantes, then Lartoria, you know? Not Lartoria, but Lalter. My bad. So who will Nightingale's next singularity, interlude, whatever love interest be that is tall, dark, and broody? Laughing at what your dead grandmother did. My F for a cat meowing in distress. Really? She made a list of rocks to be passed out to people your dead grandmother did. If she passed away recently, then you have my condolences, Draconic. You do have my condolences. actual rocks. You know, that's the kind of quirky thing that would be pretty cool. Past in December, well, even still, you have my condolences, man. It's never easy to lose anybody you know. I actually have no more grandparents left, which is kind of sad, you know, but it happens. It happens. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Destructive's cat. I did not mean to make you think that I was a cat in distress. Meow. There. That's a more soothing meow that used to soothe my cats. So, hopefully that soothed her. I dream where Nightingale was arguing with someone. Something like that. Some sort of dream along those lines. What a strange dream. I'm no expert in interpreting dreams. But if you would like, shall I try accessing Chaldea's database? Even I can do that much. It's not like we're beating up Sheba or Trismegistus. Oh, are you trying to perform that word? Oneromancy? That sounds about right. Leave it to me. Since ancient times, as far back as the Age of Gods, humanity has tried to interpret the meaning of their dreams. The most famous dream interpreter of your modern time would be Sigmund Freud. Yeah, we don't really trust Freud, though. We don't trust Freud anymore. My dream interpretation is one of a kind. I call it...
Thrilling DC Dream Interpretation! Exciting AC Dream Interpretation! Oh, if you shoot AC through your brain, it'll be a scanner's kind of head explosion catastrophe. Ha, you know nothing, Furball. AC is harmless to the body. It's even healthy if used in the right amount.
Oh no. Tesla is one of those weirdos that's trying to sell those weird magnetizing bracelets that'll help improve your health. Oh, Tesla. Oh, Tesla.
You can do anything. For example, it can observe how neurons communicate in detail. Let us decipher what is inside Soul's head once and for all.
Oh, you don't want to know what's in my head, man. You don't want to know what's in my head. I think that actually goes for everybody. We all have things in our heads that probably we don't want deciphered. This is a guy that has birds for wives. I'm afraid I miss out on the context of that, Draconic. Why does Tesla have birds for wives?
For example, what is Master's favorite dish? And of course, what is his favorite AC?
Is there more than one AC? Also, I kind of question. What? Ah. He loved bird feeding. Nice. Oh yes, I did see that. I did see about the Akihabara explosion event. She's also based upon the first statue brought to life in Greek mythology. So she is the original waifu come to life, you know? She should be conceptually incredibly powerful since she embodies the dreams of everybody who wishes for their waifu to come to life. Oh, I mean, you know, at the very least, with Vlad's strengthening quest, he does have the various guts that he has going for him, so perhaps Vlad will have the survivability of the single-target Arts Berserker, you know? But let's be honest, sadly, Berserker Vlad isn't that great. Always prefer blood-gushing Murder Man over some statue. True. Very true. But as I was saying, I do wonder, what would Tesla and Edison's reaction be to the band AC/DC? Would they try and fight to see which part of the band is better, or... I'm curious there. Just crazy little things, you know? But yeah, I did see another tower event. I am happy that I have 2 tower events to look forward to. The first being the Amazonas event that is coming next year, I want to say, is Amazonas. Is that right? Because this year it's Saber Wars 2, and next year it's gonna be the Amazonas instead of Halloween. Because I remember the meme of we can't see the Halloween castle just because it's stacked on top of one another, you know? We plan to do a 24-hour stream for the Amazonas Tower event. I'm not sure if I'd be able to pull that off, but yeah, I do look forward to that. But that is still next year, so, you know, there's time. Hopefully I'll have more servants. So then, Addison would like the name. That is fair. Thank you for that nice little bit of information, Destructive. Thank you, thank you. I mean, if it's on a weekend, I could probably do a 24-hour stream, but on a weekday, I sadly have work. Or, at that point, maybe school. Kind of depends.
Oh, you mean things like what kind of clothes Masters likes, and of course, what is his favorite DC?
Again, this is just me being a little ignorant, but are there different types of alternating current and direct current? Like, am I just ignorant of that kind of stuff, or are they just making things up? Somebody, please tell me.
What kind of DC? You misspoke, Edison. You're making no sense. Look who's talking!
They're fighting again. Those two are really going at it. It's a childish fight, and they've already come to blows. But to be honest, observing the brain is a bit much. Yeah, not down for that kind of invasion. Totally not down for that kind of invasion of privacy. That's right. It's no good. It's not right to look into other people's heads. Well said, Mash. You're quite right. Things like this must be done in secret. It was my fault for bringing it up in a public place like this. Let's put both Lemurian Oniromancy and the dream reading I learned directly from the Mahatamas on hold for today. Yep. I'm sorry, and you two bratty geniuses.
Yes,
ma'am. Don't start fighting as soon as you see each other. If you have that much energy to spare, go to the simulator. 20 consecutive soul eaters and spriggans. Work out your extra energy that way.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. So cars use DC. DC does have some use. So Destructive is firmly in the AC gang range. I see. What did you say? Be polite.
Yes,
ma'am. I really wish... I don't know. Is it possible for somebody to do a two-tone voice? And if so, how does one learn this power? I can't believe what I just saw. They really went through 20 consecutive battles. Those two looked really determined. It was quite an inspiring sight to see. A, B, C, D. I'm closing my eyes, and I'm pressing randomly until I hear the button press. What'd I pick? Infinite Gentleman's Brave Infinite Battle. That's what I picked. AC is to convert AC to DC. Infinite, it was really intense. Uh-oh. Senpai, did you just stumble a bit? Dizzy watching the infinite battle. Oh, Master Mash, what a wonderful morning. Good morning, Amakusa. Oh, and Jean d'Arc Alter Santa Lily Lancer. Good morning. If my name's too hard, you can call me Lily, or Alter, or even Jean. I prefer Janta. She is Janta. Janta the Spamta. She who ends the login streak. Long hail long Janta. All hail long Janta. Well then, I'll call you Shalter. I'll call you Janta. Good morning once again. Yes, good morning. Mentor, is something wrong? The smiles on your faces were simply dazzling, as warm as the sun itself rising into the sky. It is truly wonderful and fills my heart. You think so? Did I just get praised? Yes, of course. By the way, Master, has anything new happened? You know, I feel like saying the second one can lead to a lot of things. Okay, so Draconic, you know what DC is used for, clearly. But give me some uses for AC here. We're hearing a lot of DC praise, but not a lot from the AC. Yeah, nothing really's been happening. Totally not having any weird dreams or anything, Amakusa. Is that so? Well, never mind. As I'd expect of the avenging demon who advanced his own mentality to that state, it's relieved to see he's doing his job properly. Amakusa? No, nothing. I was only talking to myself. Mentor, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. This is a rather complicated matter. Well, if I had to cut it down to a single phrase, it's just a dream. That's the sort that someone like you, who's been through so much this past year, would have. So Amakusa's aware of Dantes' role for us. AC is just General Electrics. Gotcha. You sunk down here again. Unbelievable. You really are curious, Master. Direct current isn't even an invention of Edison's, it's just electric current that hasn't been passed through an inductor. So it's lightning, essentially. You could have had a peaceful dream, or lain in a dreamless slumber. But instead you come here, to this awful place. I suggest you stop. Do you understand? This place is too dangerous. This darkness is indeed part of your dream, but one you would not normally see this. It's not a place where you should linger. The me here is quite different than the me you know. I may not always be so hospitable. Be gone and forget this place. You don't look different. That shouldn't really be a good indication. Huh, you make me laugh. You don't change a bit, no matter where you are, Master. No different, huh? Right, that's correct. I may be different but me, but we are in many ways the same person. Tesla outbeating his former employer in more ways than you thought. I am the Avenger who existed during those 7 days, and I am also the servant who fights along with you. Okay, so I was right earlier. Dantes never... Okay, so... Hey, Outlaw! Howdy things, howdy things. Welcome, welcome. So Dantes... Does Dantes have... I don't remember, but does Dantes have independent action or independent manifestation? Out of curiosity? Because I know he was originally summoned by Solomon to essentially try to assassinate us. By Solomon, I mean Goetia, obviously. But it failed, and I guess he sort of took a liking to us, so he came to our Chaldea. He's super fast. He runs faster than the Earth than Gaia can dispel him. Gotcha. Gotta go fast. Who's faster, though? Sanic or Dantes? Both of them are essentially me. But to be precise, the me here, in this place, is slightly different. I show my true ability in the darkest depths. I am the one who looks into your soul, that shines brightly like the flames of hell. He has self-replenishment. Okay, that's probably what it is. Because I know that... Yeah, self-replenishment is probably it. He can supply his own mana. Yeah, any servant that could supply their own mana is essentially capable of independent manifestation. Although... No. Okay, so a thought just occurred to me. I mean, even D rank, if he lives in our dreams, but is Dante capable of being a beast candidate, possibly? Because I know Merlin is a potential beast candidate, just because of his nature. And one of the things of a beast candidate is to have a love for humanity. Dante's seems to have a somewhat love-hate relationship with it. But does he, though? I mean, he worked with Goetia. Oblivion Correction. Okay, that's the name of it. Does he? I thought he didn't love. I thought he didn't hate humanity. I thought he had sort of a love-hate relationship going on with it. Maybe originally I think he originally hated it, but I thought that by the end of the tower event, he came to, at the very least, see humanity in a different light. Perhaps? The prison tower was years ago, though, at this rate, so probably not remembering it too well.
Tonight is the night to finish this. This is the cacophony of noise that has accumulated inside of you in consequence of your connection with so many heroic spirits. They are remnants of dreams, shadows and illusions, dark things piled deep within your soul. In a way, this is your trash heap. The regrets, resentments, and shattered wishes of the myriad of enemies you've defeated. Yes, that's right. Everything from love to hatred.
Okay, Dantes, I'm gonna need you to clean out my trash heap a lot more often, because I'm sure it gets much more full after each lost belt that I condemn to genocide.
There's only one thing I can say to you now. Be gone. This is my job. It's not something you should see. Through your dreams, you have connected with the memories of many heroic spirits and accomplished much, have you not? That is enough. There is no need for you to take responsibility for even leftover emotions of corpses.
Hi, Iron Will, so he might just will himself into existence. Kind of like Broly. Iron Will like Broly. I wonder, what is the description of the skill Iron Will? Because I'm wondering if any other servants could qualify for that skill.
But, just in case, soul, if you wish from the bottom of your heart,
you won't fight alone. I should clean out my own trash.
Fine. Then do not fall behind. More mere droplets, discarded and decayed. Ones that could not even reach anger, but merely suck and festered. I shall consume them with all my flames. My prey is the very carcasses of the phantoms you fought, with the memories of heroic spirits that your soul watches over. Yes, let their form be made clear this time, and mine as well. Come, let's eradicate those that wander. Let's go, Master. We're going to take things beyond love and hatred.
But no, Destructive. One of the things of a beast is that they take their love of humanity to an unreasonable extreme. Tiamat loved Oh wow, it's been a while. Hey, it's the Trash Heap! Hey, Trash Heap! Old buddy, old pal of mine. It's been years. Wow, Trash Heap. Have you lost weight? I think Andromalius has lost some weight here. But yeah, like, Tiamat represents regression, if my memory serves. She represents the one part we know about Beast the Six. Beast the Six is the Beast of Revelation, and it's rider of a Four of Babylon, I think. I want to say that's Beast 6. Okay. Yeah. The thing is, though, is Tiamat loved humanity. That's why the Lamu are humans, to a degree. We find that from Siduri. Lamu are humanity V2, except solely devoted to Tiamat. They're children that will never want to leave her. He can escape not only the prison of his body, but also his formless prisons of time and space. Okay, he pretty much has independent manifestation, is what it is. So yeah, Tiamat loved humanity, didn't want them to leave, wanted them to regress back to a state where they relied upon her, which is why she made them into Lamus. Beast the Second was Goetia, who embodies the sin of pity. He pitied humanity so much. Yep. Kiara only loved herself, and she considered herself the only human. She is wrong. But it's because of, that's one of the reasons why I hate her so much. Because a beast of humanity is supposed to love humanity, but she's so twisted that she's a beast of humanity because she sees herself as the only human. It's like so ridiculous. It's one of the reasons I despise her so. But yeah, Tiamat was Beast 2. My bad. Thank you for that, Destructive. I get the numbers a little bit interchanged. I know a little bit about Kama, that she represents the other side, where she wants to bring all of humanity to love. There's no redemption for she who shall not be named. There is no redemption for her. But Kama wants... I know Kama's goal is to bring love to all of humanity. That's as far as I know. I know it has something to do with the beings that make her up, but that's kind of it. Beast the Fourth was foe. Yeah, Beast the Fourth was foe. I can't remember. What was foe's... Foe mentioned it back when, Foe mentioned it back when Mash technically defeated him. You defeated the beast of something without even throwing a single blow. I cannot remember the details, though.
We meet again, sir. Indeed. Master's room is up ahead. Do you have business there? It is already late, and interrupting one's slumber is bad for their health. No, well, I suppose I'm just enjoying a midnight stroll. What about you, Berserker? Mage King's threat is no more. Why are you so on edge?
He was the beast of compassion, right? And it's because of he's foe because he felt the compassion. Oh, is it compassion or comparison? I know that... Okay, so I know foe is only foe and not primate murder because he wasn't exposed to the ugliness of humanity, I think. Comparison. So that's probably why he has the two sides, comparing foe to primate murder. Maybe? Perhaps? But foe is comparison. I don't think we really got too much detail on what his portfolio as a beast would be. He clearly loves humanity, given that he was willing to sacrifice his life for a single human that he had grown to care for, you know? And he helped us, you know, stop the incineration of mankind, so there is that as well.
I'm not on edge. I'm simply looking for a chance to disinfect your brain.
That'd be a phrase. I don't think we've been introduced to Beast the Five, unless that is Amaterasu from, Extra CCC. Possibly. Because I know she's a Beast candidate.
Your mental state is injured, your mental state is polluted, abnormal. It's twisted, injured, wounded. You are laughing. Of course I'm laughing. My mental state is far removed from any normal person's.
No JP spoilers, please.
I'm the vengeful demon. I'm the one who ceased to be even ages ago. I'm the Count of Monte Cristo.
And then Beast the Sixth is the Beast of Revelation and the Whore of Babylon. Two parts of the same beast. And then Beast the Seventh, I know Gil mentioned that when Beast the First rises, and it is inevitable, Beast the Seventh will rise. I remember that from the Solomon Singularity, because that was a very terrifying line. Oh, you're farming QP? Yeah, QP farming is necessary. Actually, so I know that the summer event that's coming up here, it is a good way to get QP. Does anybody know exactly how that works? I know it has something to do with you bet QP to get more, but does anybody have any details?
But I have no need of treatment from you. I am what I am, and I have incarnated myself as myself in this 24th century. As long as Master desires it, the Count of Monte Cristo shall exist. As long as he continues to fight, I shall lend my assistance. To put it in your terms, the injury to my mental state is one that cannot be cured. It is precisely the fact that my mind is beyond love and hatred, beyond madness, that certain things become possible for me. It may not happen often, but it does happen. You're not making sense. Please speak clearly and concisely. Treatment is unnecessary. Just leave me be, Mercedes. And do not come near me. Your straightforward ways are similar to souls. And it is quite blinding to me.
Is there any limit as to how many times or how much QP you can bet? Because I can very easily see the QP limit getting reached with that.
Go check on Master in the morning. His body and mind may be somewhat exhausted. After all, he will have had a nightmare.
Fair. So that is a 2 quartz, I think, is the reward for the rank up quests at this point. Or interludes, rather. Oh, it's just 1. Hey, it's profile updated, why not? I'm the Count of Monte Cristo. I know neither love nor compassion. Until I burn everything to cinders, I will remain an avenger, fueled by hatred and vengeance, to make myself a brightly burning black flame of rage. My beloved Hades does not exist in this world, and thus I will become a vengeful demon for all eternity. And then let's go back to his summer skin, because honestly, while that is cool, I like this one a little bit better, just gives a little bit more aesthetic motif. But Dantes' black fire is capable of burning time, correct? If my memory serves. Oh, you're gonna take some time off work for the summer event? Nice. We'll want another short interlude, because we only have 19 minutes until the stream, so let's go with Sheba here, I think. Guest Sheba, and throw Sheba in the front lines. Put on Waver. And let's swap out. You know what? Where's my Sheba? She should probably be up front here. Sheba! My Sheba's level 1. Why the heck can I do her interlude when she's level 1? Well, the support Sheba's being used. Dantes burns... Oh, his fire can burn time and souls. That's not scary at all. Indeed. Oh, Hazel. Are you by chance looking for the Queen of Sheba? Well, actually, in the hallway a few minutes ago. You ran into her, I'm guessing? I did not. I had some business with her myself. She's the Queen of Sheba, after all. She's the queen whose beauty was praised and noted in any number of texts and works of art, even the Bible. And now that beauty has come to Chaldea, I always meant to introduce myself to her. I would start off with a brisk hello and a pleasant conversation starter, then I would lock eyes with her and seal the deal by taking her hand. David? That is your daughter-in-law you're talking about, David. You have to meet a person to know if you're compatible with them, you know. Something that requires the intervention of Grand Service Brent. Okay, that's fair. Such as what he did to Roa. And yes, Dantes is essentially the cosmic Ghost Rider. Man. Is it wrong that I kind of enjoyed the Ghost Rider movies that had Nicolas Cage, I think it was, as Ghost Rider? You know? Is it kind of wrong that I enjoyed those movies? I know that they weren't very highly praised, but... Hey, I'm passionate about this. It's very important to me. With the help of a certain someone here, a fellow fan of bronze skin and fuzzy ears, I've also done a bit of sleuthing. First I checked when the Queen appears in common areas, then I looked into her favorite facilities and how she likes to get to them. But not once do I managed to meet her. Indeed, planning on doing that. I am planning on watching along with the live stream. It's probably not going to be much, but I do hope that there is... Like, they always announce something new that they didn't get released with the original thing, like some quality of life things. I try to get a few steps ahead, but she always manages to see just what I'm planning, and so manages to evade me. I've only failed so far. I'm gonna go and report you for stalking your daughter-in-law, David. Oh no, I wouldn't recommend that, Master. I'll have you know that I'm always innocent. My good looks always helps me beat the rap. But should the security personnel be male, he may falsely accuse me out of sheer jealousy. How sad. Besides, I'm only acting on instinct. As a sheep herder, I'm inclined to gather any lost sheep. Okay, fine. It's my fault. Just put your phone away. But honestly, big as this place is, failing to run into someone at least once seems odd. Maybe it's because she's using her power of looking into the future or something. Romani, indeed. You know, I kind of do wish we could have summoned Sheba while Romani was in. You know? Just because I would love to see what Romani's reaction would have been to Sheba. It would have been so good, I feel. You think it's annoying, but this handsome guy is so desperate. I know my actions can be problematic, but don't you think it's funny when you think about it? The fact that I, for one, am failing. Dantes is focusing on... Okay, so the drama CD where he fights Roa and Heyday shows up in the drama CD. He's avenging the priest that was in prison with him. The priest that we take the role of in his tower event, I think. Oh, I hope the Queen of Sheba thinks so too. Yeah, David, dude, you're kind of out of line here. Although, does David know that the Queen of Sheba and, you know... Thanks for that inspiring word of encouragement, Master. I'll have to do patiently wait for my encounter like a gentleman.
Romani!
He went beyond the Force Ghost route. He went beyond the beyond. He went out like a champ. And it is going to be heartbreaking to see those two scenes when Solomon finally gets animated. Like, you know, the two scenes are going to be so heart-wrenching. Yeah, why am I suddenly in a desert? Hot damn, that is an awesome outfit. Why is that not a skin? That is so awesome of an outfit. Good lord.
Yeah, well, you fell right into my mousetrap, agent on the villainous universal genius. There's no use screaming to get out. Not so much as a rat's gonna escape on my watch. You'll get a punch, a kick, a body slam come at me. I've got moves like a jaguar.
Possibly not a good enough myth behind her? Perhaps? Yeah, Jaguar Warrior, not even from a desert, you know?
Everyone knows cats in the desert go together like peanut butter and jelly. And now the winds of South America will blow catastrophically in this direction. What I mean is, you're gonna die. It's rough and coarse and getting everywhere, and drawing out my famous toe beans.
Rough and coarse, and gets everywhere. I wonder what that is a line of. I wonder what that's a reference to. I do so wonder. Oh, damn. She is indeed a cutie. Damn, that is good. Where's this drama CD, by the way? Jaguar? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I believe Master has some business with me.
Oh, I see. I understand, except I don't. The only thing I know is that there are no butts that need kicking for entering my territory. I thought I made myself clear, lovely animal-eared girl. I can only remember and follow one command at a time.
Please wait. I guess we have no choice. I'm sorry to ask this since you only just arrived, Master. But would you mind giving me a hand in calming her down? I'll repay you generously. I look forward to the reward. Because after all, Queen of Sheba is probably in charge of Chaldea's finances. And in fact, given that well, no. I suppose that is why we lost Chaldea. It's why Gordolf was able to buy it. We didn't have the Queen of Sheba financing everything until the very end. Shame. Such a shame. Sadly, the Queen of Sheba is not going to be getting used too much here because she's level 40. And I'm a masochist that likes to use the token servant. I mean, she's got a very strong business sense, you know. Thank you, Draconic. Thank you. I'll be sure to check that out. I will be sure to check that out. Yep, I see that I got the message now. I look forward to checking it out, you know? Attack, crit, applied Norton. That's actually not too bad. Like this, I think. Oh, Sheba, that was a pathetic crit. Oh, that hurts. That hurts me down in my soul. BRQ. But I am excited for tomorrow because tomorrow will likely be when Kama drops. Which means Kama roll stream tomorrow. Maybe she will treat me better than King Protea did and actually come home within 300 or so quartz, you know? Maybe, just maybe. Who else is going to be rolling for Kama, by the way, out of curiosity? Just wondering here. Is anybody else? I know, Outlaw. Draconic as well. Okay. What about you, Destructive? Are you gonna be going for Kama or no? Come on. Stop with the Buster Blast. See, well, no, actually, a Buster Blast is kind of what I need. Yeah, it's gonna be, oh, you're doing a row off. Man, I don't really have the muscles to row a boat, you know, Draconic, so I'm gonna have to stick out of this row off here. 180 quartz and 22 tickets before Wallet Chong comes. Hopefully we'll come to that. Yeah, I'm gonna be purchasing my April quartz a little bit early, so I can have the roughly 11-10 spins, you know? Indeed, I am too looking forward to the Nobu roll-off extravaganza we're gonna have. It should be fun. Hopefully I don't lose my third roll-off, because I have yet to win one. But that just means that, hey, if you want to guarantee you're gonna get the Banner Servant, come have a roll-off with me. I'll probably lose. Yeah, in theory. Although, you know, something I did realize, by the way, is Anniversary is when they're going to introduce the 11 spins rather than it being 10 spins, correct? That starts with this anniversary, I want to say. Because if that's the case, that means that I will have 11 spins when it comes to getting Lambda, rather than 10 spins. So my odds of NP5ing Lambda are oh so much faster. Because it will happen one way or another. Lambda will be NP5 in my Chaldea. No matter what it costs. But yeah, I am gonna NP5 Lambda no matter what. Why are they not Thank you for finally targeting Sheba. And wow, Merlin, that was very good timing with that invincibility coming back online. Surprisingly good timing, in fact. Some could call it scarily good. Hey, there's not any abuse of Wallet Chon yet. No abuse is happening yet of Wallet Chon. I'm gonna have to speed through the second part of this if I want to get done in time. Because, good lord, I didn't think these enemies would be so strong. Like, come on, Sheba. I know that's not her name, but you know, it's a nickname. I guess would be the best way to put it. Wava, kill this crab. Good crit. No crit. Easy crit. No crab. Dang it, Wava. Okay, there goes Sheba. There goes she. And here comes Sheba V2. Waver. Kill this time. Waver. You can do it, man. I believe. There we go. Do we now? And it's Jack over here. Merlin! It's time for you to show off your guns. Ah, the free quest ones. Nice. Okay, yeah, that is gonna be a ton, isn't it, then? Alright, Merlin, time to show off those pecs of yours. You're not the muscle wizard for nothing. Yes! Good crit there, Merlin. Ah, damn. Screw that evasion. Please don't be a turn. Please don't see your turn. It's 2. Okay. Excellent. So I will indeed have 11 rolls with Lambda. And 11 is my lucky number after all, so perhaps, luck will shine down upon me and I will get Lambda and P5 quickly. 13. Commonly unlucky now returned lucky. Nice, Outlaw. Very nice. Alright, so, no more voices, no more screwing around. It's speed reading time. Alright, so, Sheba, you're supposed to be up front instead of Jaguar. And then like this, and then Sheba's not actually up front. The person going up front is going to be... Who's good AoE? Who's good AoE? Dantes! Get your butt out here! Dante Scotty. It's jank, but it will hopefully work. K-scope. Dantes, it's time to put some work in. We got 4 minutes to clear this. Oh gods, have you foreseen me, Babylonias? Low? We're back in the command room! Impossible. So it's all just a desert mirage. It was a short-lived dream. The real me probably is asleep at a cat cafe. Have you calmed down, Jaguar? Yep, I'm awake and feline, fine. And I don't even know what Babylonia god is it? Well, amazing. Clap, clap. That was kind of amazing illusion, so when it felt so real. I could even feel the burning heat of the desert sun, and it was making me thirsty. I'm sure that skill came in handy, protecting the kingdom of Sheba. Kid Gil, don't embarrass me. That illusion was one I wanted to use. Some Chaldea's magecraft equipment on the fritz, right? Happens all the time, so don't worry about it. That's a relief. That means there's not going to be any lawsuits. Anyway, this is bad. I really didn't intend for Master to get caught up in this. Yeah. Why did Da Vinci call everybody? Oh my. Da Vinci was looking for me? I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. Kid Gil and I were having a business meeting. I mean, we were deep in conversation, so I didn't realize. And I asked Jaguar to stand guard, make sure no one disturbed us. Yep, I accepted the task for an hourly rate of 3 tangerines. One to save for later, one for sketching, and one to freeze. You hiding something here? What kind of business deals are happening? No, nothing at all. Oh, does it look suspicious? I suppose it does. I guess Da Vinci does have the upper hand. So Da Vinci was anticipating something going on. Tons of lost manuscripts on Earth. The Leonardo da Vinci manuscripts. And she's trying to figure out how to handle them. Well then, just give them to me so I can auction them off. I've got this. I can even leave my handling fee open for negotiation. I've already opened up some back channels and... Oh. Back channels. Well, oh my. Huh? What's wrong, my animal ear, D'Amico? You just made this really devilish face that reminds me of another friend of mine. 2-minute warning. I'm going as fast as it can. Can't authorize illegal selling of things. No, master. Yes, exactly. It's why they know that my treasury is, you know. Of course, I do have a fine collection of weapons and armor as well, but not only that, I also possess a vast number of ornaments and rare metals. But to keep them all locked up is such a waste. That, at least, would be the modern take on it, and since we have no knowledge, we had knowledge on modern norms granted to us, that's the conclusion we came to. That's why I suggested Kill Guild try some investment ventures to fund a side business. It will serve as a collateral to finance art exhibits for people to appreciate and admire. Growth Industries, where we can put this fortune to good work for him. She has a great eye for appraisal. This arrangement will be beneficial for me as well. My treasury gets a bit more organized, and I get a chance to add some more modern treasures to it as well. Yeah, why Jaguar, though? Actually, you see, I discreetly approached some of the more veteran servants who have more experience in this modern world, seeking their cooperation. Meow. We're not going to finish this in time. I can hurt you. Do you have a moment? There's something I would like to discuss with you. Well, if it isn't the great queen of the southern desert nation. You cannot imagine how excited I was to learn that you were summoned to Chaldea. How reassuring, how holy. You are an individual full of knowledge and divinity. Together we shall be sword and shield of Chaldea and lead it down the path of righteousness. Sure, pleased to meet you. Well, thank you for your time. Oh, she kept getting people anticipating something more. Excuse me. Is it on the countdown on the stream? My scream Sheba, I'm honored. Please, allow me to shake your hand. Sure. Oh, my bones, my poor hand. You're the living embodiment of a miracle. Faith will hold this in this land now. Should you need any help at all, please do not hesitate to ask me. The fastest way to get a six-pack, the best bulking recipes, please them all to me. Okay, if I end up needing that, I guess... Really sorry for your trouble. Okay, so... I guess we'll be picking up this interlude after the stream here. So I will... Poor Sheba. Trask is so cute, I wish I had one. Didn't have time for them, sad. Yeah... You know, that's kind of why I try and do the interludes on stream, just so that I can have... Just so that people that don't usually watch them, because I know a lot of people just skip over the stories of interludes, and even the quests themselves, so by doing them myself, I give some people the chance to look at them, you know? And possibly for the service they don't have. I wouldn't know if I would call Trask cute, though, by the way. They're all great and reliable people who hold the Queen of Sheba in highest esteem, but they weren't the right personnel for this job.
So you're looking for the right connections in the market. And it's not that I don't know of you, but all my sources deal in shady and dangerous addictive substances, like gourmet candy.
So a business venture to earn some spending money. Do we? What? It's not who I think it is it? Are you perchance thinking of an individual whose name starts with a D, specifically a king that starts with a D? Impossible! He's basically my chief business rival and competitor. Were I to team up with him, it would ruin my profit margins. Oh, and don't forget, when the business takes off, I'll be taking my cut too. I'll invest as much as you need until then, of course.
Something's bothering me from a legal standpoint, let me guess. Sheba and Kitty Gill, are you guys trying to get into some shady business together? Is this gonna affect Chaldea's peaceful snack time situation? I don't want to see Soul Mash with the expression of somebody who's used up all their materials and embers.
Jaguar, you don't look at me very often. Well, I mean, I don't think I've ever... I know I've been in some of the material hells sometimes, especially Bone Hell and Chain Hell. So, yeah.
Not my Chaldea. I'd rather die than have to eat only apple cores for every meal.
Things would never come to that, probably. Yeah, what about your future sight? For one thing, if she did anything that flesh, nobody would want to do business with her. Master, are you trying to get in the way of my side business? I'll have you know I'm not giving up on this endeavor. Yeah, I should probably stop this.
I agree with Soul. Time to boycott this plan. Losing out on 3 tangerines is tough, but it's gotta be done. Starting the simulator. Start the battle BGM.
Why is there a simulator in my room? Oh, this is...
Meow! Behold the high-techness of my room instantly turning into a small-scale simulator room. It was so worth getting help from an anonymous member of Chaldea, a fan of fuzzy ears and big sister types.
Yeah, how much did this renovation cost?
Don't ask what it cost, you'll ruin the P&L.
P&L? If brute forces will make you listen, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad to let my fists do the talking to introduce the plan to Master. Oh wow, looks like both parties are really fired up. Oh well, I guess I did get on this ride. I'll just have to do my share of our business. Shall we get down to it, Master? His eyes aren't smiling. His eyes are frowning. But I'm hyped for Oku. It's so soon. So very soon I can taste it. Alright, so some bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Bees like to buzz. Go, Dantes, go, Dantes, go. The Noble Phantasm always leaves a ringing sound in my ears, by the way. Oh, wow! There's an extra buzz buzz. That's unexpected. Or maybe it's Dante's attack that's leaving an extra buzz in my ears. It's hard to tell. I also might be speaking a little louder than I should. Let me turn down my headphones volume a little bit more. Okay. So, drop defense. And then a little bit of this. And a little bit of this. There we go. Feathers. I'll take it. Jaguar's brutal.
Yeah! We won. Caldea's snack time is made safe at the paws of your faithful Jag. Meow.
Excuse me for interrupting your deep discussions. I received a report that the Jaguar who's been looting our pantry is in here.
Oh crap. Hey, let me go. Don't just lift me up by the scruff of my neck like that. Air can't breathe.
I got her. Target secured. Sorry to cause trouble. I'll take my leave now. I like that Ami is in charge of kitchen security. A note, huh? What does the note say? I've already dealt with this with force. We could get you an allowance, Sheba. Oh yes, we didn't get an explanation of why she wanted to start up a business in the first place. Not that I much care. Kid Gil, you are like so aloof. Yes, that's been said before. But this is about her, not me. Because... camels. I want pet camels. In Chaldea. I want to keep camels in Chaldea. But after I researched a few things, it sounded so difficult. Yeah, camels don't really do well with the snow. Why is Chaldea in a place like this? Let's move to the desert. The desert! A full-scale camel zoo in Chaldea, huh? Yeah, a few $1 million wouldn't be enough for that. The cost to build such a facility, plus yearly maintenance, would be upwards of 300 million! After all, we're in such an isolated location that we might as well be trying to terraform Mars or something. So it's impossible, isn't it? Camel? Another illusion. A mirage. Oh, this is different than the usual simulator projection. According to Da Vinci... Oh. The near future observation lens Sheba keeps studying it because it synchronizes with Queen Sheba's mental state. So Sheba is syncing up with Sheba. That's not terrifying. And not just that, but it's affecting the other machines too, causing a bunch of problems. I see. I suppose I should expect as much from something Leonard created. But that's strange. With so many servants gathered here in Chaldea, why did this happen now? Oh, I see. Yeah, about my reward there. Oh, okay. What an assorted kettle-shaped cookie box cup. Oh god. They're all broken. Oh. Oh. Sheba. Sheba loves the camels. Oh, that's adorable. What is it, master? Yeah, I'm not being your camel. That's Romani's job. But I will take you to a desert. You're not pulling my leg, are you? Then make sure you always bring me along when you go on a quest to the desert. And even if it isn't a quest, just take me whenever I ask you, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm feeling a bit better. Sorry to worry you all so much. That's great, by the way, Queen of Sheba. If you would like to tamp down this power of yours, I think I can offer some advice. So this was caused by future sight. It's a powerful Pokemon move, after all. Yes, at a pure so. I see. Got it. I'll allow Kid Gil to help me once more. Yeah. Mischief minimized. Master, are you gonna go to Da Vinci to report your findings? Wow, we actually nodded. Understood. Good work. See you. Can you get out of my room first, though? Out of curiosity, does it need to happen in my room? I see. This person waiting here, menacingly. No, absolutely not. This really is just a really fortunate coincidence. Besides, if I was going to hang around outside, I'd just have knocked. I just so happened to pass by. First standing on end. She truly is an unparalleled beauty of legend. I'm unworthy of the honor of being in your presence, your majesty. But you know what? I'm a bit disappointed. Just a little bit. She's not quite my type. I thought that if it breathed and had 2 airbags, it was David's type. Oh, how unfortunate. Unfortunate, but yes, I can move on. The queen is a beauty, but not really my type of beauty. Let's just leave it at that. Well, off to the cafeteria to enjoy some babka. See you later, Sol. I'll let you take the role of the queen's escort. Is something wrong with David? What? What is with him? With that face, that voice, saying things like that. I don't like him, I hate him, I want to go back to the desert. Yeah, we're gonna have some equipment trouble a little longer, I fear. Master, you really do have your hands full. Oh, yes I do, Gil. Yes I do, yes I do. But that is Queen of Sheba's Interlude done. Another quartz for us, and her profile updates. To the very bottom one. There are also legends from various regions that claim she has an inhuman appearance. In Arabia, it said the queen had hairy legs and the hooves of a donkey. In southern France, she's described as having webbed foot like that of a goose. There are some stories that even describe her as the daughter of a female spirit demon and a male human. Just like a prism changes an array of light through into various colors as it passes through, it's thought that the queen possessed phantasmagorical powers, which gave her the ability to change her appearance. Interesting. But that is all the interludes I'm going to do today. Still have a ton left to do, but those will be for the future, because in a matter of hours, Oku will be dropping. I'm not going to be doing it as it drops, but I will be doing it the day after. So, I'm going to call this stream here. I have been SoulRacDrag, and I hope that you have enjoyed the stream. If you have, leave me some feedback whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, then be sure to drop a follow here on Twitch to know when I go live, or subscribe to me on YouTube so you can see all the backlog. You did all you have unlocked in the last few days? Yeah, I mean, I could have done that too, Shu, but, you know, streaming Fate too often, it would make me run out of content before too long, and I like having plenty of content to fall back on when it comes to Fate. Yeah. But again, if you are rolling for Kama and I don't get the chance to wish you it, I wish you luck in getting Kama to come home to your Chaldea. May she bless your Chaldea with her presence. But again, thanks so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.